I sleep pretty well. I don't don't have a lot of concerns, but I think probably the geopolitical issues that could potentially quickly pop up that could catch the market by surprise is always a concern. I think because a lot of times you can't even see it really coming, and it's hard to kind of prepare for. So that's probably the number one thing that keeps myself and I know other investors up at night.
I'd say my biggest thing that I do fear right now, obviously we've had a pretty extended bull market at this point. I'd say what worries me most is, and I've kind of talked about this before as well, just people not fully understanding what they own and understanding that a lot of the stuff that they bought, ETFs in particular, a lot of market cap oriented stuff, that there's a lot more exposure to things than they probably would have expected. So that's what worries me. It'll happen at some point. I don't know exactly when. I'm not a soothsayer or anything along those lines, but I hope that people will really take acknowledgement of what they own.
I think just overall the risk in the market and concerns that our clients may hold more risk than what they're aware of, and how we can properly communicate to all parties in regards to the risk and the taking the appropriate risk within our portfolios.
I don't know that anything's keeping me awake necessarily, but certainly we're grappling with the same thing I think everybody is. There seems to be a lot of consensus view going on. So either we're missing something or we're about to be surprised by something. So the question is, what is that going to be?
I think it's really the degree to which volatility has been nearly absent for almost a decade, and I think it's something for which the individual investor is totally unprepared if the early February sell-off was any indication. And so I think, it used to be that one would expect to have sell-offs and natural buying opportunities, and that now totally takes investors completely unaware. And the panic is extraordinary. And you also see them now with having so few pullbacks, engaging in a lot more esoteric strategies that are really not designed for retail investors. So I think that's very concerning.